Hello? 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 Is it working? Hello? Yeah, so that was unfortunate. Why do I have my own sound? Where's sound coming from? Hello? Test? Oh, it was my phone. Okay. It was my phone. Everything's fine. Wee. Goody. All right. Let's get the game started again. Fortunately, not a lot of things happened. Here we go. Oh shit!
Load a previously saved game.
Wrong output. Wrong output. Again. Now I have to restart it again. Ah, bull crap. Palacinta. Okay. There we go.
Load a previously saved game.
Yes. Do the thing. Alrighty. So, again, we're standing at the spot. Given that they intend to use it to not have to pay for pretzels, I don't think legal carry will be the issue here. True? Do not agree. You should not. In a closed and locked case, it's no problem. Okay, so you can carry around a gun all day long. Look at the capybara! Look at it, isn't it cute? With the little chippies. Sorry. I'm still excited about this purchase. You know what would help? If I could beam the capybara, not the capybara, the man killer in there and open the door. I think I screwed that up though.
Well, I can't seem to open these doors. Spock, could we use this system to give them some sort of erroneous message about their cosmic ray filter? Make them believe it's about to collapse. Force them to abandon the station?
Negative, Captain. I would require much more effective access to their monitoring systems.
Do you really think that the real zealots would abandon this project under any circumstances?
Captain, the door controls have been overridden. We might phaser it open, but if the Vardane are capable of controlling the force field barrier, we would be pulled into the vacuum of space.
It's too risky.
Oh dear. That would not be good. In theory, yes. In practice, why? I don't know. Just you know, curious how much carrying you are allowed to do. Because I only knew people who had air rifles. So, you know. Hello, pigeon. What are you doing? Okay. Computer room. What is that thing on the ground?
No effect. No effect. No effect. No effect.
Weird. Okay. Oh,
Security is on our side now, Jim.
oh right. Okay.
In accordance with the Vardane military code, as one who has betrayed his
I forgot.
charge, I must make a formal admission of treason for my new masters. When is the most convenient time to make the deposition?
Later.
Later.
How dare you come aboard this station and disturb our delicate work, you Starfleet brute!
And I thought Harry Mudd was annoying.
Rude.
Don't hurt me! Please! And could someone do something for my allergies?
Bones help the man.
Hold still. That should help. And try to calm down. We're the good guys.
Is he good now?
Thank you for helping me with my allergies. I guess not all Federation people are bad.
Well, we normally like to think of ourselves as humanitarians.
Unfortunately, that is not what Dr. Burdell tells most Vardane. Anyway, I guess I should get rid of that creeper.
Get rid of the what?
Thank you for helping me with my allergies.
Well, we normally...
Unfortunately, that is not
Creeper?
what Dr. Burdell tells most Vardane. Anyway, I guess I should get rid of that creeper.
What creeper?
Spock, take a look at these.
Captain, I programmed the destructive sequence into the weapons control. It would require an engineering team to repair it.
Spock, take a look at these.
Captain, I programmed the destructive sequence into the weapons control. It would require an engineering team to repair it.
So it's gonna
Spock,
explode?
take a look at these.
Captain, since I programmed a destructive sequence into the communications network,
Yeah, okay.
Spock, take a look at these.
What now?
I am disabling their backups. It includes several systems that are not controlled from this station.
Oh,
No, I don't
What
think
does that
that's
mean?
necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary.
I don't understand any of this, Jim.
what do you mean? Oh, goodie. I don't know what I need to do. It would be great if I could transport the man killer off the ship somewhere else.
Transporter controls.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Coordinates set for security.
That's not where I wanted to go, but okay. Those guys, these two, they remind me of the sick people in Theme Hospital, whose head you have to poke to make smaller again. I don't think that's the intention behind their
No,
design.
I don't think that's necessary.
Especially because Theme Hospital is
No, I don't think that's necessary.
was released later than this. Looks like I missed the 24-minute stream. Yeah, no, I had a blue screen.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Hey, wizard. How you doing?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
How goes the revolution, Captain?
Not good.
Welcome to security, Captain Kirk. Welcome to security, Captain Kirk.
Okay. What is this?
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary.
What is it?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
A computerized bookmark which automatically stores the last page that was read in micro memory. Riddell's journal.
Okay. Another day in Painland studying like my life depends on it. Math again? Sounds rough, honestly. Man, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. Physics. Oh. How's that going for you? I don't know. What do I need to do? Hey, pigeon. Would suck not to suck with physics instead of at physics? I don't understand what you're talking about. What?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
You don't have to suck with physics? But isn't that literally what physics... I mean, kind of? Vacuum and shit?
Nice table.
Nice table.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
A vase of red Antarian roses. They have a pleasant aroma. A table.
A table. A chair.
A food replicator.
A pen. これはペンです. Oh my god. No. I won't get over this.
E.S. Brudell's bed. Oddly enough, the furniture demonstrates a classical taste that you would not have expected from Brudell.
ES? What does ES mean? Oh, what's this? Is this a sign?
A metal table.
A metal table, okay. Can't go further, right? Yeah.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
None of the computer systems appear to be in control of the proto-event project. The device is an ordinary food machine, Captain.
Okay. What if I do turn off the thingy No, I think I tried that. I tried leaving the room and I got eaten as well.
Captain, I do not believe that this is an appropriate place to test your skill at throwing sharp projectiles.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I don't think that Burdell wrote the book with this machine in mind, Jim.
Who knows?
I don't think that's going to be very effective, Jim.
Oh, damn. Wrong room again. I was looking for the bridge. Or control room, whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
Their systems are incompatible, Captain.
Why?
Their systems are incompatible, Captain.
Tell me why?
Their systems are incompatible, Captain.
Huh. What did I do?
Their
last
systems
time?
are incompatible, Captain. Their systems are incompatible, Captain. I think we may want to keep that item with us.
What for?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
What for if it doesn't work? Where did I open the thingy again? Where did I turn off the thing? It doesn't open. No, it does. God damn it.
The door is locked, Jim.
Oh my god, the door is locked, Jim. Holy shit. Okay, Spock.
Captain, the main computers are behind the chess set. I will attempt to access them.
I wanted you to use that computer, though.
Success, Captain. I have access to Burdell's Project Big Bang files and to the access code for his personal quarters.
Okay. Oh, that is where I have to turn off the thing, I think. The... What's this called? Field thing. Do your job.
I am inputting the code from the book. 2162. The code is not
Okay.
correct, Captain. It appears to be a trap. I have bypassed the detonation circuit.
Oh no, it was a trap! Horrible
None
human.
of the computer's systems appear to be in control of the proto-event. Captain, there is a number coded in base 64. The number is 2188.
Okay. Try that number.
inputting the code from the bookmark. Chew 188. I have activated the code circuit. The proto-event weapon is decloaking. I have also managed to deactivate the station's shields and have a clear communications channel to the Enterprise.
Broadcast the coordinates, Mr. Spock. Have the Enterprise destroy that weapon.
We need to deactivate the tractor beam, Captain.
Did we set off the red alarm? How do I do that though? Wrong. Wrong room, get out! Okay. Is this the... Yes? Where's the... I don't know where anything is. I keep getting lost. Horrible. Okay, security room. Transporter, okay. Go transporter. I don't know why they don't just open the stupid security door. Honestly, it's so annoying.
Coordinates set for security.
Thank you. Can I skip? No. No skipping. Hop, skip, and jump. Ba, 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 da, do, 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 do. Wait, sorry. Okay. Let's talk to them.
How goes the revolution, Captain?
No.
Welcome to security, Captain.
Guys, you need to turn off the tractor beam. Okay, which one is Spock? I can't tell from the back. They look the same. This is it. Him, I mean.
I have lowered the force fields in the special project room.
Should there be a Cyndaquil on the microphone? Probably not. Can I see like this? Also probably not. What did he say? Don't they get distracted?
In the special project room.
Oh, he lowered the... Okay.
I have lowered the force fields in the special project room.
Okay.
I have reactivated the communications tracking system, Captain.
Why?
I have deactivated the communications tracking system.
How do I turn off the freaking... How do I kill the thing? Okay.
Save new game.
Okay. Wrong room. Okay.
Jim, look out!
Leave! Oh no, we're dying! Oh no!
Enterprise, this is Captain Luke Rayner of...
By God.
Captain's log supplemental.
No, no, shut up. Okay,
In accordance with the Vardane military code, as one who...
Later.
why can't I take them with me? It's honestly really annoying. You guys created this monster, so you need to kill it.
How dare you come aboard this...
And I thought Harry Mudd was annoying.
How dare you come aboard the...
And I thought...
The controls are quite advanced, Captain. A most impressive piece of technology.
Yeah, that's not really helpful.
Thank you for helping me with my allergies. I guess not all Federation people are bad.
Well, we normally like to think of ourselves as humanitarians.
Unfortunately, that is...
Oh, how about I help the dude in the computer room? Unless he's trying to kill me. I would not be good.
I don't think that would be safe.
Okay, never mind then.
Success, Captain. I have access to Burdell's Project Big Bang file. Captain, the main computer... Success, Captain. Success, Captain. I have
Oh my
access
God. It's useless. Okay.
The door is locked, Jim.
The door is locked, Jim.
Coordinates set for security.
No! That's not my intention! We need to get rid of the man killer! Why? Okay.
Welcome to security, Captain
Okay,
Kirk.
this seems to be another silly thing. Okay. Oh my god! Bam, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, I can't do a raid shout out unfortunately because I can't step out of the game, but I do appreciate it a lot. And I'll try to remember to do a shout out after stream, or at the end of stream. How are you doing? Welcome everybody. I'm currently struggling with a monster, a giant monster that is killing mankind, or it's a man killer. It's called a man killer. Anyway, but I don't know how to get rid of it because it's just there. Um...
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! Okay. Leave the shuttle bay. Excuse me, what? Did I not try to? It literally says just kill it with a phaser. I thought I used the phaser, but also I don't want to kill it. Why do I have to kill it? It's so sad. It's a wrong door. Hello. How are you doing? Cheerio. Horrible. I hate myself sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. Let's go!
Jim,
okay,
look out!
I mean, I could have come up with this myself, but I did not want to kill it. I'm sorry. How is this the only option? I did not mean to kill it. Damn it. Tired and sleepy. I gotcha. Did you not get a good rest tonight? Did you sleep? Because I know you sometimes avoid sleep, I think. If I remember correctly. How was your Sunday? It was good. It was sunny. But I felt kind of depressed. I don't know why. I just yesterday I looked up in the internets. Apparently there's something called post-social hangover. I don't know who called it that, but it kind of fits what I'm experiencing. I had a fun time with a friend. Came home, and suddenly it's just kind of BAM! Everything sucks. Don't know why. And since then it's just kind of meh. Well, all this kind of crap is crappy. I did clean though. I cleaned. Also, the piano is now back next to me, ish. Because no, there's an ad ongoing. No, okay, I'll tell that a moment later. I slept early and woke up early. Oh, well, that's okay then. Did you sleep too long or too little? Okay. Spock.
Captain, are you certain that is where you wish to aim the phaser?
Oh my god, I did not mean to kill you, Spock. I am very sorry. I did not mean to point it at you. Okay, there we go.
Captain, I have deactivated the tractor beam. The Enterprise is now free. Captain, the proto-event weapon is no longer cloaked. I have sent the coordinates.
Kirk to Enterprise. Scotty, destroy that weapon.
Destroy it! It looks so silly. Kaboom!
Scotty, 3 to beam up.
Whee! Sorry, oh no, I did this all in the ad. That was unfortunate.
That has to be one of the most welcome explosions that anyone will ever see.
There is turmoil on the Vardane Council, Captain. The members who supported Burdell's anti-Federation policies have been forced to resign. I expect improved relations between the Federation and Vardane.
That's good to hear. Though history shows that suppressed movements like Brettles have a habit of resurfacing at inconvenient moments.
And Burdell is now a Federation prisoner. I hope this will not prove to be
Is
a
he?
rallying point for those Vardane who hate the Federation.
I've received word that Mr. Shem's application to enter Starfleet Academy has been accepted. He should make a fine officer one day.
Captain, I'm receiving a message
Who's
from
Mr.
the
Shem?
USS Alexander.
The Alexander?
Temporal paradoxes are most fascinating. Aren't they, Mr. Spock?
Are you attempting to annoy me, Doctor?
On screen.
Luke Rayner here. I know we've never met.
Yes, of course.
We got your signal, and Starfleet has asked us to assist in cleaning up your operation.
It's good to have you with us. Better than you could possibly guess.
I don't understand, Captain.
It's a long story. Come aboard, and I'll tell it to you.
I have reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. Well done, Kirk. Keep up the good work. I must say, however, your performance is not what we've come to expect from James T. Kirk. I guess we all have our off days, Captain. Kane out.
What? What? I got chastised? Chastised, not chastised. What? Why is there another Enterprise? Huh?
Aye, Captain, I'm looking forward to taking leave on Nova Atar. The museum there is supposed to be quite excellent. Lots of antique and one-of-a-kind machinery.
Commander, are you certain it's not the Kazakhstanian cognac you're looking forward to?
Do they make that there, laddie? I don't know.
Why, Mr. Scott, I'm surprised at you, not knowing the location of a famous distillery.
We invented that brandy, you know.
Right.
Of course you did.
No, really. We did.
No one would ever doubt you, Ensign, however...
Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we have an emergency call from the science vessel Demeter. She's in orbit around Balcos 3.
On screen.
Captain Kirk, good to see you're in the area.
You have an emergency, Commander Gelman?
Well, I'm not sure, actually. Maybe more of a case of better safe than sorry. We're orbiting Balcos 3 to study the Balcosi, a race of people just entering their own Stone Age. We've only been here 2 days. Already, we've found some unusual data. But just a few minutes ago, during the deep geologic probing phase, we were suddenly scanned.
Scanned? I thought the Balcosi were just developing.
They are, Captain. And there haven't been any indications of old civilizations until now. The scan was also of extreme power. Following that, we detected a power source coming online. We'll send the coordinates along with all the other information we've gathered.
Is there another civilization on the ground, maybe?
That we triggered an old defense mechanism. With the amount of information it pulled in its scan, we'd be an easy target. I've moved the Demeter to a higher orbit on the far side of the planet.
Quite reasonable, Commander. We're on our way.
Thank you, Captain.
Kirk out.
Yay! Or something. I should save.
Save new game.
Mission 2. Okay. Oh, no. What? Where's the map? There's the map. Okay. Okay, you slept early and woke up early. Do you have how much sleep did you actually get though? What does early mean? Yeah, the piano is now here again because I need it for the streams that I'm going to have. I forgot where I needed to go actually. Damn it! What did he say?
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for Balcos 3, Captain.
Balcos 3, okay. Yeah. So been reorganizing again a bit again. Okay, Balcos 3. Ooh, hello. Where are you? 19, which is a green one. Ooh.
Approaching Balcos 3, Captain.
Where is it? Huh? What? Where's the planet?
May I respectfully remind the captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
Okay. Where's the planet? Has anybody seen a green planet? Because I'm missing one. Alright, have a good nap. Sleep well, sleep tight. Don't let bedbugs bite ya. Bye-bye. Thank you again for the raid. Pigeon, where's the planet?
Entering standard orbit.
Oh! How do we get into orbit when there's no planet? Why is the planet purple, pink, magenta? It's not supposed to be magenta.
No communications from the planet, sir. Commander Gelman wishes us good luck.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to contact. Oh no. Anyway, I guess.
Save new, replace previous.
Don't kill my plants, Pigeon.
Spock, come with me. Scotty, you have the con. Lieutenant, ask Dr. McCoy to meet us in the transporter room.
Yes, Captain?
How are we not getting any ensigns anymore? Or lieutenants? Oh shit! We got scanned.
What the devil was that? An attack?
While I cannot guarantee a lack of physical change, Doctor, we seem to be unharmed. I therefore conclude we have been scammed.
Captain, are you all right? Sensors detected a burst of power followed by some sort of powerful transmission.
According to Spock, we're in perfect health, Scotty.
According to Spock?
Never mind, Mr. Scott. Can you track the transmission to its destination?
I'll give it a try, Captain, but it's like nothing I've ever seen before.
It never is, Mr. Scott. It never is. Kirk out.
I guess you were right, Spock. Here I thought we were dead for a second.
Doctor, that would have made conversation quite difficult.
I was making a joke, Spock.
Were you, Doctor?
Gentlemen, I believe we have some business at hand.
Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, so we can't touch anything because, you know.
A large
there's...
machine with lights cycling on its front side. An impressive-looking machine of alien manufacture.
What is it called? I forgot the word.
A relatively small machine full
Force
of
fields.
electronics with
There.
a glass port on the front. While alien in design, fairly obviously the control panel to the door.
Well, that's good. Spock, get to the control panel. He's gonna get zapped, isn't he?
Quite simple, considering the appearance of the other machinery here. All that was needed was a power interrupt. The doors will only stay closed while power is on. Interesting.
Huh. Okay.
This seems pointless.
This seems
The soft
pointless.
glow of an energy field surrounds what looks to be a large computer console and display. A red lens that reminds you of the red alert alarm.
I guess some things are almost universal.
But it's not on, I think. Okay, Spock, open the door. Number 3, I guess. What's this? Oh. Is that a fluid or gas?
Spock, can you do anything with those controls?
Liquid. Liquid, not fluid. Fluid is a state.
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
Great.
suppose I should have taken more electronics classes. No, I don't think that...
Okay. There's too many doors. Okay. Hey, look, there's no force field.
We got hit with a power surge. It's interfering with sensors and we might have some trouble locking onto you.
Well, if we intend on taking our shore leave with the rest of the crew, we'd better find out what's causing that power surge.
Okay. Oh! Oh! Caveman!
Looks like a Balcosian described by the data files from the Demeter.
There's a caveman.
Even with the doorway leading out, the air seems thick and the room feels confining.
Wait, what is with the garbage can? Can't look at into it.
This device appears to be of the same manufacturer as the others in this complex.
Are they feeding the caveman? Oh look, it's a sick bay or something.
In the back of the room sits medical diagnostic equipment. It appears idle. Although the equipment is alien, nothing appears out of the ordinary in this medical examination room.
Okay.
A medical examination station. It appears to be sized for Balcosi.
Okay, Bones, can you tell me anything more?
Now this is more like it, a medical examination table. I'd know one of these even if it is made for an alien. I need to get this recalibrated. Jim, I'm picking up traces of cells from a Balcosian. There are also traces of some designer cells. It looks like someone is playing a dangerous game with the Balcosi.
Okay, they're feeding them something weird. Look how Bones McCoy hid very well right behind Spock. Could not see him. What if we go down there?
That passageway narrows as it goes up. I don't think we'd make it without getting stuck.
But how do they get not stuck?
I'm just a simple country doctor, not a magician. There are some things I just can't fix. The Balcosian system shows heightened stress and metabolic activities.
How do they fit through there? Oh, what is getting blown into their faces?
I'm just a simple country doctor, not a magician. It's not organic, Jim.
It's not organic, Jim.
Internal structure hidden by force field effects. The uncovered areas consist of a pair of unknown vents and a solid inclined drop chute.
Okay, so they, yes, dropped something.
Extremely simple, high protein food.
Congratulations. Can I talk to
The
it?
creature looks at you quizzically and gibbers for a moment.
Okay, never mind. No talking to the caveman.
I do not see the logic.
There's logic. Pull yourself together. Okay. My leg. Sorry. Alright, okay. Wait a second. Freaking Duolingo. Threatening. Nobody ignores me for long. Creepy. Creepy emails. Really. Thought I turned them on. Can't avoid it. Ah! Anyway. Let's try a different door. Come on. Spock. Open the door, please.
The light is provided by the surface of the room, absorbing energy.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, look, it's a tiny cube. How adorable. Hello. Hey, Dragonic, how are you doing? Hello, itty bitty teeny, little teeny weeny lily. There's an Eldermunch.
Spock, is that a switch?
Is that a switch?
Yes,
a giant one.
Fairly simple switching device, Captain.
No effect.
No effect. How are you doing?
Spock, any idea what this box is?
It's a useless box that you can press buttons on.
Control circuitry. I suggest we keep it.
Let's keep it simple.
Spock, what do you make of these?
Stupid.
This appears to be a set of interface cables.
Yay! Random cables on the ground. It feels like they've almost just put the stuff here because it makes no sense.
A bridge unit for use between function control and display circuitry, Captain. It could be helpful to have.
Yeah, just pick it up. That looks like an old computer, I don't know. How's life treating you, little one? Am I little? Since when am I little? I'm alive and surviving. Yeah, same-ish, I think. I've got it. Feuerriegel? Moment. What are you? A Cyndaquil. A Cyndaquil. I bought a Cyndaquil because it makes me happy. Ish. Right? Yes. Good. It's adorable. I wish there were Totodile as well, but there wasn't. It is sad. Okay, what is that? Can I pick it up?
Spock, what do you make of this? Spock, what do you make of the screen?
This is a computer display module, Captain.
He picked it up! He picked the monitor up! What? Compared to you, I am? Oh, okay. I think unless you're 2 m 50-ish. I don't think I'm small. I don't know. I don't know what the comparison is, I guess.
This. I'm sure you will find it fascinating.
Fascinating.
This is a very specialized pressure device, Captain. 2 items are placed into separate hoppers and combined under pressure to make one device.
No, I have some inches above you. Okay. Still. There need to be a lot of inches for me to be small. I don't know. For me, everybody is small, so kind of... Unless people are actually taller than me or the same height. Then I'm just kind of, holy crap, you're tall. What? Why?
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's... No, I don't think that's necessary. You know, it does look a little like a button maker.
A button maker. I'm making some buttons. What are we?
Captain, these items appear to be configured to produce a small energy field of some sort. They do not appear to be powered at this time.
Are these the things that go into the machine on the table over there?
That would seem to be logical placement, Captain.
Oh. Did you grab one?
The bin contains small plastic discs, Captain. The plastic is essentially inert in this form. However, if placed under pressure, it will become a superconductor capable of storing significant energy compared to its size. It will break down over time. That is why it is commonly stored in this state.
I'm assuming these go into that press on the table.
That device would provide the necessary activation pressure.
Probably should hang on to a few, don't you think?
A logical choice.
Okay, so I squeeze them together. Yes? I don't know if it's these two. I think it's these two. And then they create power or something? I don't know. Work been treating you well? Kind of. I got a whole bunch of the deadlines suddenly.
After a thorough examination, Spock, I've determined you can handle this.
Yes. Let him handle it. It just kind of, you know, hey, there's this thing you're working on, but, you know, the deadline might be, you know, in May. But, yeah, there's this other thing that you should be doing. And the deadline is also in May. Hooray! So, yeah, it's been a bit stressful. But I finally reduced my hours to 7. So now I'm working 8 hours-ish. But I'm not getting any minus hours by not working 8 hours anymore, so that's good, I guess. What is this? A slot machine?
A recharging station.
Oh, okay. Wait. Do I wish I didn't have to constantly choose Spock to open the door. They could automate that. That's good, yeah. I'm glad I did, honestly. It's been very
You know, it does look a little like a button maker.
It's been a bit too much.
Spock, what do you make of this? No, I don't.
Past few weeks. I was constantly trying to figure out my hours. Unfortunately, also the pay is lower, so that's kind of crappy.
Batteries have been placed into the device.
Yay!
The badges have been placed into the hopper, Captain.
Into the hopper.
You know, it does look a little like a button maker.
Okay.
What is that smell?
There was a chemical change due to the pressure. That is simply a small amount of outgassing from the plastic.
Oh, yay.
No effect.
Wait. Where's my thing? Oh, I have it. Okay. Okay. As long as you can buy food and spoil joy, that's good, no? Yeah, true. True, true. Though I would like to save a little bit of money as well. I mean, I am, but also paying bills and stuff that are unplanned. I also changed jobs. Whee! Again? Didn't you already? But I'm at the point where I just want to move to Japan, buy a cozy house in Hokkaido, and just open a baking shop and just live like that. I mean, you know, have a Dutch baking shop Hey, I could do a. No, I can't cook German food. Wait a second. I could do a Hungarian restaurant, I guess. Probably won't be that successful. At one point, I actually planned to open up a Hungarian restaurant with my mother. But obviously you need money for that. Also, I'm not very good at standing for long periods of time. So that's really not a good idea. But I'm with you on the moving to Japan idea. I keep thinking about it too. But then again, you know, the working culture is not for me. So, I don't know. Where did my chip go? It disappeared! That is not my chip. Weird. Hello. I feel like a monkey. Grabbing the lice off of another monkey's head. Nom 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 nom. Anyway, look at this! Isn't it cute? It's a capybara in a ball. And there's another one. It's so adorable. Sorry. I keep saying sorry. I'm not sorry. It's adorable. There just would be much less hassle there, maybe. I don't know. You'd need to know a lot of Japanese to get by with all the forms. Because they're roughly like Germans when it comes to bureaucracy. And Germany is nuts, if you didn't know. But I assume, but at this point, I kind of assume that everybody knows that Germany is nuts, bureaucracy-wise. I don't know. That's true, but I think Netherlands is also like that, especially with the amount of taxes. I thought Netherlands were low in taxes. And oh no. Okay, can I use the thing to...
No, I don't think that's necessary.
The badges change color.
I believe the units are now fully operational.
Hopefully these badges will help us with some of these force fields. We should each keep one of them with us while we're here.
How many do we have?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Can I?
Captain Kirk realizes that for all of his skills, he's not the man for this job.
Oh! That's kind of adorable.
I do not see the logic in that action. With this energy field up, I am unable to do more than look at the display of this power generator. Since the power is generated here for the force field, it would be illogical to assume that the controls for the field are on this console.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I mean, I do, kind of. So
I do not see the...
We'll just have to go to another room, I guess. Oh! Oh! Oh, the force field is gone. What are you doing?
This console is non-operational, Captain. However...
What?
I do believe the repair would be a simple matter given the right materials. There are essentially no controls or displays available at this time.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, he keeps running in freaking triangles.
The computer is now functional.
Yay!
Fascinating. There's only a limited amount of control available on this console. I believe there are other functions it controls, but these functions cannot be accessed.
I'm not sure I understand, Spock.
Nor I, Captain. What purpose would be served by limiting access?
What purpose indeed? Bones, any ideas?
Why are you asking me? Is this some kind of pop quiz?
2 other things, Captain. There is a reference in the limited readout which leads me to believe there are other complexes on the planet somehow connected with this one. Location and function are not specified or available.
That's only one, Spock.
True, Captain. I was just waiting to see if you had any comments.
Not that I'd like to share at this moment, Mr. Spock, please.
There is one other repair that is possible.
Conversations are a bit
One
weird.
device can be controlled from this console if its command circuit is replaced. I will not be able to determine what device that is until the replacement circuit is installed.
Okay, do I have a command circuit? This looks like a
No,
circuit.
I don't think that's necessary.
Do
No,
you?
I don't think that's necessary.
I think it's very necessary. What are you talking about?
A bridge unit for use between function control and display circuitry. This seems
pointless.
This cube contains a significant amount of circuitry.
Okay. If only. I thought companies went there to not have to pay as high taxes as in other countries. Am I mixing up something? Put a cube in there, yay!
It is
Probably
now possible for me to shut down a force field at some other location. I do not know where or what the force field protects.
Yes, I'm getting tired of force fields. One less will be a pleasure no matter what it does. No, let's look around a bit more first. Yes, I'm getting tired of force fields. One less will be a pleasure no matter what it does.
Turn it off. Please give me another
Captain,
machine
my attempt
now.
to turn off the force field has triggered some sort of computer activity. It is requesting that I allow some sort of display to occur on the screen. Shall I?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's wait. By all means, Spock. Curiosity may kill cats, but I'm hoping humans will fare a little better. I don't know if that's a good idea. By all means, Spock.
I mean, something
Curiosity
happened
may
anyway.
kill
We
cats,
can't
but
really
I'm
not
hoping humans
just
will fare a little better.
we can't just close our eyes and hope that nothing bad is gonna happen. I think it's already happening. It's just gonna show us something. We are in the top 10 highest taxes in the world. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Then I have no idea where I'm getting this from. Seriously. Is it, I mean, was it Switzerland? No, Switzerland is freaking expensive, so it can't be. It's weird. Anyway, Gesundheit. Okay.
That's comforting, Jim.
That's comforting, Jim. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we've got circle, thingamabobbo, thingamabob. I don't know what this means. Okay, how about 0, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3. 4, 4. No. 5, 9. 5, 9. 13. 9, 13. No. Does it make any sense to anyone? 'Cause it doesn't make a sense to me, I guess. Okay, this is 4, 4, 6. This isn't 8. So it's not like this is. This is also not the same. Doesn't. Oh God. I don't get this. Okay. Me neither. That was wrong.
It seems that we have chosen incorrectly, Captain.
What's the matter, Jim? Been that long since childhood? We used to play this kind of game all the time.
No,
Are you
Bones, it
kidding
hasn't
me?
been that long. I just haven't seen a puzzle quite like this one.
I must confess a lack of familiarity with this particular scheme. Vulcan puzzles are more abstract. There were 4 available shapes that might solve the puzzle.
One of the shapes should make all 3 lines equal in some way.
That would seem logical, Captain.
Okay.
Computer, are you on? Maybe I'm not the man for this. Computer, are you on?
Computer, are you on?
Captain, there is another display waiting to be activated.
No,
Okay.
that absolutely.
Do we have to, Jim? I hate tests.
I hate tests. Okay, so 6, 3, 0. 5. Oh no, wait. 6 and 3 is 9. 5 and 4 is 9. 3. 7. 2. I need 2. How is it 2? How does that work? I don't have anything with 2 corners. Wait a second. Am I? Yeah, exactly. Maybe from up top to bottom? No. I mean, this would make sense. 9, 9, 9. 9, 9. But it doesn't work. Only in Germany. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 6. No, that doesn't work. Ah. Okay, how about... Yeah, that was also not it.
Failed again. Why geometrical puzzles? Why not numbers or riddles?
Numbers are dependent on a planet's base numerical system.
No.
A planet with a base 12 system could not solve the numerical puzzles of a planet with a base 10 system. Idiosyncrasies in dialect and colloquialisms could change the meaning of a language-based puzzle from race to race.
So, obviously, whoever created these tests thought that geometric puzzles would be universally understood.
That is a reasonable assumption.
Geometry. Hey, Jim, all those shapes are polygons.
Except the circle, Doctor. Polygons have sides. The circle does not have any edges. Therefore, it can have no sides.
Or it has one side if you view it as a single continuous line.
Taken simplistically, that might be correct. Though the theory of calculus argues that it has infinite sides.
Leave it to a Vulcan to make things difficult again.
Not difficult, Doctor.
Merely correct.
Enough, you two. We need to figure out what to do, not argue.
Okay.
Captain, there is another display waiting to be activated.
No, I need to go. Our luck is bound to change. Let's go for it. No,
What?
I need to go back to school and get a nap. Our luck is our luck is
Depending on luck may be part of our problem. Activating.
Maybe luck is our what? Okay, so edges, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, 4, 8. 14. Wait, how much was this? No, that doesn't work. What? 6, 10. And 1. Or infinite. Or like this. 6, 4, 13. 4, 4 is 8 plus 5. 13. What was the top one? I forgot. Oh, it's 13. Okay, so this is 6. And 6 is 12 plus 1. If it's 1, It's all 13. Right? Wait. 10? 6, 6, 4, 3. Okay. What did I say? 12. Yay!
It appears we have chosen correctly, Captain. The controls indicate that the force field has been dropped.
So which one is it? Oh, dear Lord. So 0... The circle was a 1, yes. Not infinite, as Spock said. Yay! There's a computer. I don't know what it does, but it's there. Look at it.
This generator may be providing power for more than just this complex. It is broadcasting power, which is causing the interference in communications with the Enterprise. I cannot tell for certain if there are receiving units for this power, because some of the readout circuits are damaged. Fascinating.
What is fascinating this time, Spock? I doubt it's fascinating to either Bones or myself, but I'm sure that won't stop you from telling us. What is fascinating this? I doubt it's
You tell him, Jim. I'm getting sick of this alien smarter than thou attitude.
If either of you had an ounce of logic, you would be more prepared to listen to my information.
Oh!
And possibly even understand it.
Bordering on insubordination, aren't we, Mr. Spock?
I always knew that no emotion garbage was just a cover. He thinks he should be in charge.
Mr. Spock, I'll have those findings from you right now.
Captain, it appears the circuit was deliberately damaged. This would only be possible if the force field were
Spock
down.
is being a bit...
Who would damage their own machinery?
And
for
sassy.
what purpose?
More and more curious, Mr. Spock.
Also, Captain, I am able to determine that if power is interrupted rather than shut down from the console, it will send a signal to the discharge unit and release the bacteria into the atmosphere.
Oh my god. You do not lay eggs into my peas. Holy mother of pigeons. I need my shoes. What is happening? Oopsie. Pigeon, get out of my peas. Ah. No. No peas will be harmed. Sorry. Wait a moment. I think there's really a freaking crow that steals fake eggs. Both of them. It's a third actually. It's a third pair of fake eggs that get stolen off of my balcony. And it was definitely not Joy. Freaking crows. Dear Lord. I still have the pigeons. They're not here again. They've been nesting here for a while now. I just keep switching the eggs. For fake ones. Or not anymore. I'm gonna switch them to fake ones, then cook the other ones, and then give them those. Damn it. I mean, seriously. Do the crows not know the... Ah! Anyway, sorry. Spock was lying to me. I don't think he was lying. I don't think... I don't know if he is even capable of lying.
I really should learn how you do these doors. No, I don't think that...
Oh, look. It is down.
I am fairly certain it is a transmitter of some type, Captain. While the construction and circuitry are totally unfamiliar to me, I do notice a lack of signal focusing, or the ability to go omnidirectional or any other similar change. However, the system is slaved to track to a general sector of the galaxy. Information is passed following a random signal pattern with the lead pulse carrying the coding keys.
English, Spock, please.
That was English, Captain. To rephrase, the signal is permanently directed to one area of the galaxy, an area I believe the Federation has yet to explore. The signal beam is not tight enough to fix an exact planet or even a specific system. These settings cannot be changed.
Then this is a sort of monitoring system only?
Quite possibly. Furthermore, the signal frequency is 0.00052 angstroms, and the transmissions are coded. Captain, unless someone was looking for this signal in particular, chances are it would be dismissed as background radiation, cosmic rays.
You learned all that by
Wait,
just
is that a
playing with
Danish
the
or
console on a machine you've never seen before?
I am the
Dutch
science
name?
officer, Doctor, and a Vulcan.
Okay, I've missed something anyway. Yeah, they do have very detailed butt cheeks. Yeah. I mean, also if you compare series Kirk and game Kirk, he does have a very defined body over here, though also very straight, I guess. I don't know. But also, why are their pants so short? That's not normal.
A sensor device, quite sensitive. This system detected the geological scan from the Demeter. Chances are good that it had already detected the Demeter's presence.
Then why not scan the Demeter immediately?
That would have certainly alerted the ship to the presence of this equipment. Whatever or whoever controls this waited until its detection had already occurred.
Oh, naughty pigeons.
As I assumed earlier, this is a scanning device. The architecture is quite interesting and quite elegant. Captain, whoever constructed this is probably more technologically advanced than we are.
And Tom,
Oh, you don't say.
look at how high the console is.
Good observation, Bones.
Thank you, Jim.
But not necessarily
Thank
correct.
you, Jim.
It is logical to assume they do work at a higher level, however.
Are you trying to say their hands come out of their heads, Spock?
I am not assuming they have hands, Doctor.
Oh dear lord. Okay. Skinny jeans, best in space. Yeah, they're not skinny. Look, you can see them kind of far away from the legs. Captain, hey Shosho, how are you doing? I'm trying to sneak into the enemy ship, but the cheeks keeps alerting the security monitors. You should stick something between your cheeks then. Are we? Oh my god, we can open the doors now! Holy crap, doodle! Finally! Alright, quick bathroom break, and then we're gonna open some more doors, I guess, or, you know, look at what we can find. Jeep, 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 jeep. Hi, puppy. Oh, was is the nose? Oh, was the nose in my nose? Oh, but then, oh, she gave me her paw. She wants to hold my hand. What's the nose? I need my hand. Puppy. Is my foot okay? Just take my foot, okay? Yes. Alright. Jeep, jeep, jeep. Jeep, 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 jeep. Jeep, 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 jeep. Thank you. What was that melody? Damn it. I don't remember.
I would just be wasting our time, Spock. This
Benjamin.
is more along your lines.
There we go. Didn't even watch that. Why was that? What? What?
I would just be wasting our time, Spock. This is more along your lines.
Then let him do it.
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material into the planet's ecosystem.
Oh, okay. Is it not eco? Echo? Echo.
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
It's very weird. In German it's called echo. In English it's echo, and in I mean the echo, not eco thing. And then there's Hungarian where it's Wieshang, which is back sound. It's odd. Anyway. Sorry. Err. Okay, getting lost again in this space. I don't know. It's the same with ambulance in German. German had to be different. But Mento Auto. This is in Hungarian. Saving car. It's the savior in the car. I mean, a German has Krankenwagen, which is the opposite. You transport not the savior, but the sick person. In every language it is almost ambulance. Yeah, except for Hungarian, because they have weird things. Though I think butterfly was similar. Pilongo and papillon. There was something with a P in Italian too. And then there was Schmetterling. Yeah. Schmetterling. God, I keep running in circles. In Japanese it's called kyukyusha, which translates to emergency car. Dude! Oh, sorry, Joy. I called the emergency number in Japan once. I mean, I was there twice, but I had to call the number once, and I read it up that what you have to say to get an ambulance to come. You just have to say QQ, and that's one of the parts that still stuck with me. She asked me something at the end. I don't know what she said. I don't remember. The rest, it was such a fever dream, because obviously the shyest and most phone anxious person was the only one in the group who actually spoke a little bit of Japanese. And obviously you had to have that person call the freaking ambulance when she I could barely call the freaking police when I crashed my car, because I was just okay. I'm here at the the petrol station. Actually, there's this car dealership at where the I don't know which autobahn, the thing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a bit confused. I'm trying. And that anxious person is calling in a different country. This is bullshit. But it's a good story, I guess, you know? Yeah, nobody would have died. Nobody would have died. It was probably a kidney stone. Or other bowel problems, but nothing was done really, so... I mean, yeah. I'm not, you know... it might not have been. Or it dislodged itself. Okay, okay, this station is very strange with the walking patterns, because everybody keeps walking back and forth in weird ways.
Captain, the remaining force field is already down.
Okay, cool.
Captain Kirk realizes that for all of his skill...
Yeah. Yeah, so I accept that kidney stones hurt. I have been told several times. Also, my brother did have a kidney stone, so I know at least through him that it does hurt. But also, it might not have been a kidney stone. It was just an assumption on their part because, yeah, I don't know. But it was very... I was totally out of my element. They just felt pain and wanted help. Exactly. And, I mean, if he hadn't been in pain, I would have probably said no. Walk yourself over there, it's fine. It wasn't that far away either. But yeah, obviously. But it took a whole freaking bunch of energy. And then I was, in addition to that, I also had to go in the ambulance to the hospital. With me also not being very hospital friendly, because they kind of, the smell gives me anxiety as well. So, you know, at least the story is fun, you know? The taxi driver was completely confused by me giving him an address. I even showed him Google Maps. He was just very confused. I don't know. That was a very miscommunication. And he had weird doilies on his taxi thing. Very pretty. But it gave me a bit of feeling of 90s grandmother. He was an old man, but so he could be grandfather, so whatever. But it was strange. Also, in the stress, in the whole stress, I put on my dress backwards, so it was inside out. And I just noticed it in a hospital. Wait, I'm trying to find the taxi photo. What year was that, damn it? 2017? Oh my god, it's so long. Long time ago in Japan. So the Google map says. Na 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 na. Okay, wait. Kyoto. It was in Kyoto, which was fairly at the endish. Sendai. Sapporo, Kyoto. Where is it? Bicycle. Bicycle. Oh, here. Okay, so ignore my face. There. It is pretty, but also, you know, it looked like my grandmother's curtains. Even more embarrassment. I don't think anybody noticed because, you know, there's just unless you see the thingy, the where it's sewn together, you don't really notice. My hair was over the little thingy paper. Yeah, thingy. Thingies are everywhere. Yeah, but it was not really visible unless you got close enough. And only the doctor came close enough, but he was busy telling me what was going on with my friend, I guess, you know.
Captain Kirk realizes that for all of his skill...
Oh my god, yes. No! Freaking Spock.
Captain, there's a small display active. It appears that this device is a memory unit, an archive. Most amazing. The information is in volatile memory. If power were lost to this device, all information contained within would be lost. An odd way to create an archive.
What is in the archive?
The displays indicate it contains a vast amount of data on three-dimensional projection. Circuitry diagrams, equipment construction techniques. Essentially, everything needed to project lifelike images in great detail inside of a structure. Starfleet does not have this level of technology. This would be a major find for the Federation.
Then I'd think that gathering that data would be a very good thing to do, Mr. Spock.
Very well, Captain. Captain, the display indicates that the best view of the projection will be from the south side of the room.
Well, gentlemen?
Anyone got popcorn?
Bones.
Why didn't nobody do anything? Why did this not happen before? Hey, look, it's McCoy. And his butt. And Kirk. And his butt. And Spock. And butt. Good job.
Impressive, Spock.
Captain, I'm not responsible for that occurrence. However, I did discover that accessing the memory will not only trigger the shutdown of this unit, it will also send a signal to another device, most likely one somewhere in this complex. Damaging the unit will also initiate shutdown and signal transmission.
There's no way around it?
None, Captain.
What is this, some kind of idiotic test? Don't fool with that, Spock. You'll poison this planet and make these inhabitants permanently aggressive.
Doctor, you do not know for certain that whoever placed the Balcosi here did not intend for that to happen. The aggressiveness may be what they need to develop further. And the information in the archive is a reward for sending the Balcosi into the next stage of their development.
You just want to get your Vulcan fingers on that precious scientific information. More like 30 pieces of silver for condemning the Balcosi to the lives of violence. Jim, you can't let this unfeeling monster do this to the Balcosi.
Do you wish me to continue attempting to access the archive, Captain?
Yes, Spock. That information could be critical to the Federation. Let's hold off until we get a little more information. Yes, Spock. Let's hold off.
Yeah, let's wait a moment. Bro, why is McCoy so racist? McCoy? Dude, he's trying to save the race on the planet. Spock is just, okay, fuck this, we need the information in the program, let's gather that, even though, you know, we're gonna cause a potential genocide. He probably had an internal monologue about your clothing in his head like an anime character while pushing his glasses up and having this bling. Yes. I don't even know if he was wearing glasses, to be honest. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Don't worry about it. That's why I'm here. Totally why I'm here. I'm totally constantly paying attention to everything. I hear everything. Everything! I never miss a thing. Miss. What? You saving races. Someone cancel him? Oh, this gas. Okay, so if we get rid of this gas.
Can you do anything with those controls?
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
I would just be wasting our time.
Okay, is Kirk even able to do anything? What? How did he get to be a freaking captain? Is that the only thing he can do?
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain, given the nature of the electronics inside, I can deduce that it is a synthesizer replicator unit. However, it is unlike anything used by the Federation. I am unable to determine its exact capabilities.
Okay.
I do not see the logic in that action.
There's logic in it, but Spock, think about it closely, slowly.
Made by
Clearly.
the same builders as the other machinery in the complex. Quite sophisticated. Captain, I do not notice any external controls. This appears to be a
Okay.
Captain, I do not notice any
Yeah. Okay. Can I pick up the food?
No effect.
No effect. Okay, this is the race that we're trying to save. It's a caveman civilization currently, in the Stone Ages. Okay, can we use any of these?
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's...
Right.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Assuming the appropriate signal is received, this unit can be shut down safely. The shutdown signal does not originate here.
Okay. Wait, where's my switch?
I would just be wasting our time.
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit.
I know, but where's my switch? Did I not put the switch on there?
This is a food-producing unit, Captain. There's a fast-growing bacteria inside. The bacteria is continually being harvested, and units of food are being produced and carried elsewhere by that large pipe. The small pipe next to it carries the byproducts.
That seems simple enough.
There's much more, Captain.
Well, I'm surprised.
The pipe leading to the other unit circulates the bacteria. A considerable quantity can be moved through that pipe in a short time. The other unit would need to be examined before I'm able to reach any conclusions as to the reason. I do know that any breaks in any of the pipes will send a signal to that unit, as will interruption of power to the food-producing unit. It is quite possibly a fail-safe mechanism.
Okay, so we shoot the pipe.
I recommend against illogical actions, Captain.
You basically just said shoot the pipe.
Jim, there's no telling what the gases in that thing would do to us. I wouldn't.
I recommend against.
You said it's a fail-safe. What are you
Captain,
talking about?
unless we know the exact nature of those controls, I would recommend against.
I do not understand them.
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
I need to hug something. Give me my duck. I need the duck. Please give me my duck. Hello. Hello. Are you a duck? Did I say you were a goose? I forgot if you're a duck or goose. I think you're a goose. Kind of. Or maybe it's a duck. Actually, it's a duck, I think.
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
I don't know.
Captain, given the nature of the electronics
Yeah,
inside...
I know that. Okay. Cyndaquil is here. It's too tiny to hug. Also, you know what was in the store? There was a freaking gigantic Arcanine. But it cost around 1,000 euros. And a giant Psyduck. 700. Freaking expensive. Worth it. Do it. I was basically just told by a friend that I should not. Cause that's insane. And I should not spend, and I should get approval before I buy something like that. And, yeah. Because it is an insane purchase. On every level. Plus, Joy likes to rip apart plushies. That Arcanine would not be safe. I also have to keep my little duck friend here behind the screen so Joy would not steal it and rip its eyes out. Actually, the eyes are sewn on, so they would be safe. Your friend is a Pokemon hater. I mean, he is a Digimon fan, so yes. But also, it was a unanimous agreement or whatever between him and his spouse. So, you know, they're both looking out for me and my money. Spending whatever habits, ADHD spending habits. So yeah.
I am fairly certain it is a transmitter of some type, Captain. While the
Yeah, I know
construction
that.
and circuitry are totally unfamiliar to me, I do notice a lack of signal focusing or the ability to go omnidirectional or any other similar change. However, the system is slaved to track to a general sector of the galaxy.
English
Yeah.
Spock, please.
That was English, Captain. To
That
rephrase,
was.
the signal...
Then
we
this is a
already
sort
had
of monitoring system only?
Quite possibly. Furthermore, the signal frequency...
You learned all that by just playing with the console on a machine you've never seen before?
I am the science officer, Doctor, and a Vulcan.
Good job. You still need to use it though. Why are you not using it? Your friend is a Pokemon hater. It's overpriced, but you know. If I didn't have a pet that likes to slobber all over things and destroy things, I potentially would have thunk about it. As it is, it's safer not to. So yeah, but next time I do go to Japan, if possible next year, I will totally look at every potential big Pokemon center and look for big plushies. Though, you know, first time I went there, there was a Magikarp. I did not get the Magikarp, and I regret not getting the Magikarp. I should have gotten the Magikarp. And last time I could not get the Magikarp because it didn't exist anymore. And I'm still looking for the Magikarp. Or will be looking, whatever. Digimon fan, so you choose death. Dude, you know, discussions we had. Get Gyarados. Gyarados is creepy because of the mouth thing. I like Magikarp. It's totally useless, but you know, you can toss a Magikarp at things or people. And it's funny. I don't know. I just need somebody to toss a Magikarp at, but whatever. My brother's gonna move closer here, so you know, I can toss a Magikarp at him, I guess. Ah, you have the ADHD. Yes. According to several things. And people. Professional people, that is. I also got a lot of forms from my therapist again. And you know, it's supposed to be an easy form, right? You have questions, right? And you have 0, 1, 2, 3, and they're supposed to mean 0 doesn't happen, 1 kind of happens sometimes, 2 happens often, 3 happens almost every time. And I just, you know, had a whole bunch of notes because obviously it does not make sense, right? And there's also the questions. I've had these issues or problems throughout my school ages. And then there's 0, 1, 2, 3. Isn't the answer yes, I had these issues? Or no, I did not have these issues? Or is it supposed to be I had these issues but not as much as I had them now? Or I had them more, even though that does not make sense because the answers are happens almost every time, or happens sometimes, or often. Does not make sense. Also, I'm always I can't sit for a long amount of times. Yeah, I can't sit like a normal person, but you know, if I perch like a pigeon, you know, if I sit like L from Death Note, here with my knees up, yeah, if I sit like this on my chair, I can sit for hours and never move until my bladder hurts so much that I have to get up. So what is the answer? What is the answer to that question? It makes no sense. And therefore, because how do you explain this? I drew a little picture, right? There's a little person. You can't, it's a bit unfocused. I'm very sorry. I drew a little person that's sitting on a chair normally, you know, in the 90 degrees thing, how you're supposed to sit, right? And then I put a cross next to it, and then I put a diagram or drawing of me sitting as I am right now and put a tick mark again next to it. Because how else am I going to explain how I'm sitting like all the time? Yeah? So, hi. We can toss a magic... What? You can toss a Gyarados at people too. Doesn't that hurt more? Because it has teeth? I know they're not real, but still. According to ADHD. What? You could have some of them and some not before. But that is not the answer! The answer is... sometimes, often, or always. Then they should have changed the parameters of the 1, 2, 3. Right? It would be 1 is some of them, 3 is all of them. But they didn't. There's just a line. That's not how that works. The parameters for the questions have to be correct. Otherwise, it makes no sense to answer. Also, there should be enough space to put your freaking notes on because currently it just looks so silly because it's just at the side there. It does not look normal. I mean, not normal. I mean, it doesn't. You can't read it properly. And then there's also I'm always walking around or getting all over the place and whatnot, and feel like an engine is powering me. I have the opposite. I'm like a little lake or puddle, rather. I can't I can't move. I'm just living here in my chair. Forever. Never moving. With my ducky. And my puppy. There we go. Theory, L was bisexual, and that's why he sits like that. What does sexuality have to do with his sitting? Theory, Teeny is bisexual. Definitely not. It's complicated. Your therapist doesn't know how to make a good question. It's not my therapist's fault. It's the healthcare system that's the fault. She didn't do the forms. It's the thing. It's whoever makes those questionnaires. It's a stereotype. Does that mean everybody who is bisexual, because bisexuals sit like L, is ADHD? Because almost, I mean, not obviously not almost, but it's a very common with ADHD and autistic people. They all sit. Not all. They mostly most often sit in weird ways. So are all autistic and ADHD people bisexual then? Is that how that equation works? Cause they sit in a weird way. How does that work? That's the meme. What? I've never seen that before. Wait, what? What? She's thinking about it. No. I've had this conversation before. You with a friend who is bisexual, by the way. It's apparently it's not straight to think that women are good looking or something. or they were told that it's not. That I don't know how to word this. They've been told by straight people that it's not normal to think about women that they look good or something. I don't know. But I also don't just I don't know. It's disturbing though, in a way. I can't put it in words. There's an ad ongoing, so that's kind of confusing me. If you're a woman, my dude. I mean, it's similar to the gay hand autistic raptor. Oh yeah. T-Rex hands. Gay hand. I heard that, guys. It's like a toxic masculinity thing, right? I don't. No. It was. I mean, I don't know. I guess there's, you know, internalized. What was it called? Misogyny. Sonogram. No. Miss. I'm not good with words. Sorry. Misogyny. Thingy. You know what I mean. I think. I hope. I don't know. Where you're just kind of Oh, we're saying it correctly. Wait, what? Why does it sound so wrong then? Why did it sound wrong? I'm confused. I don't know. I honestly don't know. You know, cause I think a woman's back has a very nice silhouette. You know. And also sometimes I think that women are kind of sometimes more aesthetic, but also some men are, but also some not really, but also back is also kind of cool. Look good looking, whatever the heck. It's very difficult to explain. It makes no sense. Anyway. I look at some men and think they look good, but does that make me bisexual? No. Yeah, okay, so yeah, same but different. I know, the other way around, whatever. Wait, so, what is autistic? No, ADHD is also the T-Rex hands. Are we talking about the hands? It's apparently, I've heard somewhere that it's because oftentimes there's some hypermobility connected to people who have who are autistic or have ADHD, and that's why also when we're sleeping we kind of do the weird hand thingies where we kind of just, okay, well I have to put my hands like this to sleep and also lie on my belly. And it's the same thing with the raptor hands. It just feels weird to have the hands down. It feels disgusting. I don't know what it is, but it's so disturbing to have my hands dangle, which is why I like winter in a way. I hate winter because it's cold, but I like winter because I can just put my hands in my pockets and then they're safe. Otherwise I have to run around like a T-Rex because my hands are not okay to be down there. I need more pockets. I do wrap the hands a lot. It's comfortable. I do that all the time too. The raptor hands? Yeah. I mean, it's not exclusively autistic. It might be, you know, hypermobility or something related. I don't know, but we do that often. I might be misinterpreting you. Yeah, potentially, but I'm also not very clear at explaining myself. Doo-doo. not that doo-doo. The other doo-doo. With one O. And I don't mean the dodo. Okay, how... I'm not getting anywhere here. Do I do...
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't
do
think
anything?
that's necessary.
Yeah, shut up,
No,
Kirk.
I don't think that's necessary.
I think so.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
What do I do with the cables?
No, I don't think that's necessary. No,
I do.
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think...
The thing is, sometimes I have to scan several things several times.
A sensor device, quite sensitive.
Then why not scan the Demeter immediately?
That would have certainly alerted the ship to the presence of this equipment. Whatever or whoever controls this waited until its detection had already occurred.
Everybody hurts.
It appears to be a detection device. Judging by the complexity of its circuitry, I would gather that it is quite sensitive.
Do you really want to hurt me?
It is a powerful transmitter, unlike anything in Starfleet records. It is a scanner with both long-range and detailed capabilities.
Okay. Well, these are useless, I guess. Oh.
Computer, are you on?
Okay. Spock, you do the thing.
Captain, the remaining force field is already down.
Cheers. Ooh, rock and girl. She's been living in a rock
An orb and disc configured device hangs from the ceiling.
Orb and disc.
An orb and disc.
Oh yeah. It's not time to never
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Just relax.
No, I don't.
Easy. It's the young that's a hall. There's so much you have to know. Find the girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry me. I hope, but I'm happy.
Captain, given the nature...
Okay, that does not help.
Made by the same builders as the other machinery in the complex. Quite sophisticated.
No. Can we go that way? I don't think so. He said so.
Narrow.
It's nonsense. You don't get stuck there, Kirk. You're almost as small as the other dude. Come on. You wanna go past? Hello. This dog, seriously. I have to push away the green screen so she can walk past me. I don't know why. What in the caveman was that? I don't know. The cavemen come in, grab the food that is apparently made from bacteria, and then get sprayed purple puffies into its face. And then he just leaves. I don't understand.
Captain Kirk realizes that
The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely causing the problem.
Oh, what? Oh, joy.
The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely causing the problems in communicating with the Enterprise. It will undoubtedly block any attempt at transporter lock-on also.
Her pupper cave was on the sofa. She did not like that. She has to have it on the floor so she can sleep in it, right? And stare at me. Little weirdo. It's a duck. Okay, I don't know what to do.
The generator readout needs repair before I will be able to obtain more information or operate the console.
Repair? When did it get broken?
This item will not affect the repair this unit needs. The readout is now fully functional. There are other locations on this planet receiving power from this generator. Most peculiar. The locations of these units are not in the database.
And you think they should be?
It would be logical, Captain.
Yeah,
but removing the circuit that controls the on and off functions of this device would also be illogical.
Are you trying to tell me that's what happened here?
Exactly, Captain. Until that repair is made, it would be impossible to execute a proper shutdown procedure.
So I need to...
The repair is complete, Captain. It would now be possible to safely shut this machine down. However, doing so would certainly affect all the other equipment in this complex.
Okay.
Save new game. Replace previous game. Save new...
Shut down? I need to somehow get rid of the thing. The bacteria thing that gets here.
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
What are we gonna do then?
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material into the planet's ecosystem.
McCoy, do you have an idea?
What the devil do I know about machines? Ask Spock.
Wow, that is helpful.
I don't understand any of this. I don't understand.
McCoy is really helpful here. Holy crap. Feel the sudden need to cry, I don't know
Captain,
why.
given the nature of the electronics inside,
Weird.
Made by the same builders as the other machinery in the complex. Quite sophisticated.
Sophisticated. It's a cat. Does that make sense? No, it does not. Why did it come out of my mouth? I have no idea.
Jim, I'm picking up traces of cells from a Balcosian. There are also traces of some designer cells. It looks like someone is playing a dangerous game with the Balcosi.
What are we gonna do then, McCoy?
Jim, I'm picking up some
Come
dead
up with
tissue
something.
samples. Someone has definitely been observing the Balcosi.
And now? What does that mean? Oh my god. Is he gonna come in here and grab some food? Grab some food.
The Balcosian system shows heightened stress and metabolic activities. The Balcosian system shows I'm just a simple country doctor, not a magician.
I'm just a doctor.
There's some things I just can't fix.
Country doctor? It means may the force be with you, Captain Picard. Live long and prosper. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, shoopy-doo, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Am I gonna shoot the thing?
Jim, have you lost your mind? Jim, are you
No.
all right?
Yes.
Captain, destroying the equipment will achieve nothing.
But you said it will. You literally said we need to shoot the
It is
pipes.
fascinating how desperate situations can inspire such illogical actions.
Jim, are you all right?
Yes.
Captain, unless we know the exact nature of those controls, I would recommend against shooting them.
Wasn't there a fail-safe to get rid of the gas or something? Not get rid of it through the planet, I mean.
A large cone hangs overhead. Colored
Beautiful. Okay, so the only option right now is we turn off the machines. But that means we're gonna get the freaking gases into the thing.
Computer, are you on?
Everything seems to check out okay.
Hey, by the way, hey, Saint Michael.
Captain, the remaining force field is already down. Captain, the remaining force... Captain, the remaining...
You know, there's some things that I would do, but I can't do in this game, so I'm kind of stuck not being able to do that. I'm good, Captain. What about you? Spock is angering me a bit, but otherwise I'm good. He has a lot of freaking opinions. Do not worry. I know your duties aren't easy. Especially with freaking Kirk. Dude. Is being captain the only thing he's good at? He can literally do nothing. Everything I tell him to do, he does nothing. Just complain that he's incapable of doing it. Okay, what was that machine again? That is always a fling here and there for Kirk. Not yet. And also we don't have any ensigns or lieutenants with us anymore.
A relatively small machine full of an impressive-looking machine.
La 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 la. Wee 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 wee. Ooh.
As I assumed earlier, this is a scanning device. The architecture is quite interesting and quite elegant. Captain, whoever constructed this is probably more technologically advanced than we are.
And taller. Look at how high the console is.
Good observation, Bones.
Thank you, Jim.
But not necessarily correct. It is logical to assume they do work at a higher level, however.
Are you trying to say their hands come out of their head, Spock?
I am not assuming.
I'm not assuming they have hands. Okay, let's turn off the machine, I guess. I'm gonna save beforehand just in case. I mean, I would not say it's not a possibility. Turn it off, Spock.
Captain, do you wish me to start the shutdown sequence on the generator?
Let's hold off on that for now. Shut it down, Spock. Shut it down, Spock.
Well, that ends that threat. Balcosi can rest peacefully tonight and from now on.
It is still a trying time in the development, Doctor.
Think of
Wait,
it as
what?
an adventure, Spock. Scotty,
What about the bacteria? I thought they were gonna get poisoned
Captain, the
and
power
getting
source
it.
has completed its
Did I miss
shutdown
something?
cycle. There is no
Oh,
trace of
no.
the bacteria or pheromone in the atmosphere. It would appear the Balcosi are free to choose their own future.
Good to hear, Spock. I know losing a find like that archive has to hurt.
That would be an emotional response.
Of course it would. How silly of me.
Captain, there are 2 signals being broadcast from
It has
the
a
planet.
butthole.
The first is another burst following the same path as the original broadcast. The other signal emanates from nearby the first. It's aimed at us, Captain.
Oh no! Subject suitable. Testing continues.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Interesting report, Jim. I think you were right to release the Balcosi from outside influence. Too bad you couldn't retrieve the archive. No one at Starfleet has any idea who is behind all this, or what the testing message was all about. Keep us informed as you find out more. I've got confidence in you, Jim.
I reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. The top brass at Starfleet are impressed with the results of your recent performance. Outstanding work, Jim. Keep up the good work. Kane out.
I'm not getting any points anymore.
Captain's log, stardate 6236.5. Following our mission to Balcos, the Enterprise is proceeding to Omega Corvus to probe radiation clouds. We are expecting an uneventful mission.
Message from Starfleet Command.
On screen.
This is a Code 2 emergency, Captain.
Oh,
3
uneventful,
Federation
yes.
ships have vanished in the Delphi system within the last month. 3 days ago, we lost contact with the USS Zimbabwe. You are to go to the Delphi system
Zimbabwe.
and find out what's happened to our ships. Starfleet out.
What? Excuse me, what?
Save new game. Replace.
Did they? I don't know what they said. Easy win, just blow up the problem. But I thought that we had to, you know?
Our orders are to proceed to the Delphi system, Captain. Hailing
Delphi.
frequencies are open.
Delphi is number 2, which is the turquoise planet at the left. Okay, wait. Let's ask the computer. Delphi.
Delphi
Programming
system.
language.
A ternary star system first charted 30 years ago by the USS Essex. With no habitable planets in the system, the Gamma Delphi sector is known for a high abundance of ion storms.
Wasn't the USS Essex in Star Trek Voyager stranded also in the Delta Quadrant at a later time, and the Voyager came across it? Wait a second. Wait, this is in the past. USS Essex. Can't even look them up. USS Essex. Okay, no. Okay, how do I find out the Voyager? USS Equinox. It was Equinox, not SX. I'm sorry. Easy confusion, I guess. Is this turquoise? Doesn't look turquoise.
Captain, at our current speed of warp 7, I expect to enter the Delphi system in 8 minutes.
Captain, I just
Gonna get
started
attacked.
getting the oddest noise on all channels. It sounds like some sort of insect drone.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant.
An object is
That's a propeller plane. What?
Mr. Spock, is that what I think it is?
Sensors indicate that it is an authentic Earth warplane, circa 1917, belonging to the nation of Germany. Its appearance is identical to a Fokker DR-1. Sensors also indicate
Fokker?
an immense power source and one life form.
We are being hailed.
This is Baron Trelane von Gothas of the German Air Circus. I have identified you as an enemy aircraft. You have 10 seconds to surrender before I blow you out of the sky.
Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you.
Trelane?
Stop playing games, Trelane. Leave my ship alone. We surrender. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War. Trelane, but Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War.
Captain Kirk, that is not the way for mortal enemies to greet each other on the field of battle. Of course you hadn't seen the last of me. I am
What is
Trelane,
happening?
the humble Baron of Gothas.
Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane. I suppose we're going to get another tantrum from a runaway child with too much power for his own good. Mortal enemies. When are you going to grow up, Trelane? Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane.
I have no idea. I apparently missed that episode in the you know.
I suppose we're going to get another tantrum from a runaway mortal enemies. Humility is not something that I would associate with you. Mortal enemies.
Not for several millennia, I'm afraid. Of course, the Baron von Gothas does not have to aspire to such lofty heights to defeat
Baron
his
von
latest
Gothas.
You were responsible for what happened to the Zimbabwe? We'll see who the victim would be, Trelane. No matter how powerful you are, your arrogance and your immaturity.
Wait a
will
second.
always be your
He
downfall.
fought the Trelane, the SX.
Why don't you aspire to lofty heights and leave us alone? You were responsible for what happened to the Zimbabwe? We'll see who the victim would be, Trelane. You were responsible.
Was that one of the valiant pilots who is now confined in my dungeon? Perhaps you wish to join him.
Sensors indicate he is closing on us. I would extrapolate that he intends to fire at us.
Raise shields, evasive maneuvers.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Okay, I mean the music is a bit loud, but still.
Disarming weapons. Arming weapons.
Oh dear lord. What? Is he shooting lasers? Holy shit.
Control standing by, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir.
What is going on, seriously? How?
Damage control standing by, sir. Aye, sir.
Can't see shit.
We have been unconscious for a considerable length of time, Captain.
Oh, we
This
weren't
is
supposed to
Lieutenant
win.
Commander Ellis, First Officer and Security Chief of the USS Zimbabwe.
Hello, Mr. Ellis. Where is your captain?
He was
Oh
in
no,
sick bay
he's
at
gonna
the time
die.
that triplane attacked us. I don't know what's going on.
What is going on, Commander, is a gentleman named Trelane, an immature child of a race with vast powers. Somehow he acquired an unhealthy fascination with human military history. Last time we encountered him, he had an interest in the Napoleonic era.
It would appear, Captain, that his awareness
Napoleonic?
of human history has advanced to the level of your First World War.
Was
If
he
it
running
advances
around
any
with
further-
horses or
Not
what?
only do
In the
we need to
sky,
escape this
or-
place, but we need to find a way to discourage
Space.
Trelane's interest in war once and for all.
How did you escape from him last time, Captain?
His parents appeared and punished him. I doubt that we can rely on such an intervention a second time.
Wait, what? His parents? Okay, so apparently he's a child in the body of an adult or something. Lovely. Tinili's I mean, would you not be flabbergasted? Was a freaking double-decker or triplane, whatever the heck? How does that even work?
You pick
Straw.
up a stick.
It's a stick.
I don't think we'll need it, and we could probably get it somewhere else if we did.
Straw.
The barrel is rather bulky. We should only take what we need to defeat Trelane.
The crate is
stick.
too heavy to take.
Okay, open the crate.
The crate is open. It is full of bottles of Himrich schnapps. The date on the bottle says 1913.
Himrich Schnaps. Okay. Himrich Schnaps. Google automatically says Heinrich Schnaps. Did you mean Heinrich? Not Himrich. Helbing Kümmel. Kümmelschnaps. Himbeerschnaps. Hamburgs berühmtester Schnaps. There is no such thing as a Himrich Schnaps, apparently. I don't know what that's supposed to be then, but you know.
You have taken several bottles of schnapps.
Great. Also, you spell Schnaps with only one P, as far as I know.
The crates are nailed shut. You are unable to. The
You're
crates
unable to open them.
The crates are nailed.
I can't seem to force this door open. This lock is tougher than I'd expect for this time period.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Vulcans are strong. Oh, we can just.
The phasers have been completely drained of energy.
Courtesy of our charming host, no doubt.
No doubt. Well, gentlemen, if we're going to beat Trelane,
I've got no
we'll have
doubt.
to beat him on his own terms.
No, that was wrong. What? Okay. Use Spock on door.
The door is securely locked, Captain. I am unable to open it.
Does anyone have a safety pin?
A what? I don't think so.
That was not Kirk's voice. What the heck?
This shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's a very primitive lock. Damn. I'm afraid it is a problem.
This shouldn't be a problem. It's primitive. I guess it's not primitive enough.
Do I look like an Olympic athlete to you, Jim?
Olympic athlete? Okay. Stick?
Keep it down, Schweinhund.
Schweinhund. It's, excuse me. Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Es heißt Schweinehund. There's an E in there. Yeah. Indeed. It is. Let's do our German accent properly. Right? Yes. Thank you. Dude, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I mean, I know I have an accent, but still, it's so difficult to do this weird, extreme German accent. I don't know how actors do that, because it's so weird. Okay, so we can't use a stick. Can we use can we bribe the...
Keep it down, Schweinhund.
Okay, never mind. There's a drip, drop, droppity drop. Why is it turning into drop? Whatever. Can we all push against the door, maybe? It's wood.
There is nothing unusual about the door. I am conducting a sensor sweep of the area. We appear to be about 15 meters underground. There's a single human life force stationary, approximately 6 meters from the door, and about 6 life forms in our immediate vicinity on the surface. This light bulb is an anachronism. Although its light output is typical of period lighting sources, it is far more energy efficient and encased in shatterproof glass.
Trelane was never very good at getting the fine details right.
A correct observation, Doctor. There is nothing unusual. It would appear to be an ordinary crate.
Of course it's a crate. It looks like a crate, feels like a crate. What else could it be?
Doctor, we are dealing with an entity
Why
who is
are they
capable
constantly
of sustaining
fighting?
an artificial atmosphere on a planet and then flying that planet around the universe like a starship.
Spock's right, Bones. When we're dealing with Trelane, we need all the information that we can get. Something that looks trivial might be the key to defeating him and saving the Enterprise.
And the Zimbabwe.
The key.
A wooden barrel containing nothing. The tricorder detects no...
Containing nothing.
These sticks were taken from a pine tree. Given their shape, I would speculate that they are used for kindling.
Can we burn them?
No effect.
The phasers are still completely drained. Attempting to use them would be a wasted effort.
No effect.
The phasers are...
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Did you ever take drum lessons, Jim?
My brother was more musical than I was, Bones.
Did you ever take...
My brother was more...
Seriously?
Well, I thought I could start a fire and try to get someone's attention, but I guess the straw is too damp.
'Cause you're trying to light it right where the freaking drops are dropping off.
Well, I thought I could start a...
What kind of idiot is he? Oh my god.
You cover the straw with schnapps.
Pour schnapps on it. That's gonna make it better. Beautiful.
What's going on here?
We should leave this building immediately. The proximity of this fire to a large concentration of alcohol puts us at considerable risk.
Oh, beautiful!
Don't do anything foolish.
Find another way, Captain. Panicking is the worst thing we can do.
Bye-bye, German soldier.
My job.
The building is structurally sound, Captain. I doubt that it would collapse, but as a precaution, I would not enter it again.
Where are we, Mr. Spock?
Isn't it obvious? In trouble.
Do you have a problem, Mr. Ellis?
Yes,
trouble.
sir, I have a problem. His name was...
The Baron does not appreciate vagrants.
Why that?
Oh my goodness! How dare he? Spock, pinch him.
I'm the closest one to him. You keep an eye out for any of his friends.
Okay, never mind. Whack!
Having fun, Jim?
He smacked
No
him.
effect. No effect.
Yeah, how do I help him though?
I need a doctor.
I need a doctor. There we go. Augenblick, warten Sie. Oh, without the G. Warten Sie, Captain Cook.
That should fix the hip problem. You should rest. Thank goodness Trelane didn't take the tranquilizers from my med kit. He'd probably be too tired to talk much.
Thank you for helping me. If only I had something to repay you.
You could tell us where we are.
You are the American pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, the leader of the famous Enterprise Squadron.
Lieutenant Colonel
Jimmy?
Enterprise Squadron?
I suppose I should tell you nothing.
Jimmy?
But as it looks as though the war will soon be over, I can tell you that this is the village of Gothos.
What war is this?
The Great War.
Which one?
The one that has lasted for 4 damned years and has killed
Only
millions. I never thought that it was possible for so many young people to die for such a worthless cause.
I believe he refers to the first of your world wars.
Could you answer an important question for me, sir? What year is this?
Yeah, helps. Kirk ain't good, no chill. Yeah, I don't know how to umlaut so me marks on. Yeah, no, there are no umlauts. Augenblick, warten Sie. With a uppercase S. Because it's a formal Z. There's no G. That's it. There's no umlaut in there. It was perfect. Yo, we got to meet his great grandpa. Wait, what? No, I'm the Jimmy. What? It's not his grandpa. What? First you say, oh, sorry, spoilers. What? Did he say that? Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the correction. Now I'm smarter. I'm worried that if I correct people, it's just kind of coming off as me being a klugscheißer, a know-it-all or something. But you know, it helps, I guess. Spock said the first of your world wars. The old man doesn't know about World War II. Lowe's book spoiled him the future. I mean, to be fair, he might be dead by the time the World War II comes around. He's already old. Alright. I'm glad. Oh, look, there's a woman who looks like this. Look at her mouth. Maybe I'm just imagining it.
Where's
What year is
Trelane?
it?
What else is that?
Trelane?
What year is this?
You must have been held prisoner for a long time, Colonel. It's October 16th, 1918.
Fascinating.
Probably eyeing Kirk. Yeah, it could be. She's definitely looking in our direction. Maybe McCoy, though.
I am so tired. I must...
Okay. Let's talk to Lady
You get
over
no
here.
response.
I get no response. She does not appreciate me talking to her.
You get no response.
Lady is just staring.
This seems pointless.
It feels pointless. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's a plane. There's a castle. They're gone. It's a shop here. With an SH.
Charming place.
That's not
Less
how the German
technology,
works.
more humanity. I like it.
Somewhere in the middle of this European charm is Trelane and the missing ships. Let's find him.
Hello. How are ya?
Hey, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom?
Broom?
I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall?
That rope? No one ever buys rope. Go ahead and take it.
Take the rope. You don't need to pay me.
Hey, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom? I see you're selling... What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clog. Can you tell me how to make money around here?
Sure, have some money. Oh, I don't have any. I wonder why. Hey, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom?
That old thing. I can give it to you now. You can pay me later. I'm sure my boss, Mr. Uland, won't mind.
Oh no, I know. I don't know why I don't have any money.
Hey, can I help?
I see you're selling food packages.
You look hungry. Sure, have it. Pay me later. Hi,
Oh,
can I
dear
help
Lord.
you?
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for.
Which shoes?
Hi, can I...
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful...
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive on a promise. Hi, can I...
What do you want for... That really is... What do you want for those shoes?
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
no
but those
shoes,
shoes
no
have
clock.
already...
Tavern?
You know that Baron's
no.
orders are that you are to be served in the armory. You are not to enter this establishment.
Everyone knows, Fraulein,
This-
that the Baron's orders were never meant to be
Fräulein.
taken seriously. Even by him.
Looks like trouble.
You are not to be
but if the
taken
lady wants you out,
seriously.
then you should get out. Would you like to step outside? Hello, soldier. Wouldn't you look good with beer on your face? Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out. Would you like to step outside?
Are we gonna whack him as well? Kirk is just...
They don't make soldiers like they used to.
What the hell?
Well, Miss Gernsbeck, you seem to run a very efficient place.
Thank you, Colonel. Unfortunately, the war does not lend itself to efficiency.
The war?
What do you wish to talk about?
Why are you calling me a colonel?
You would look good with beer on your face is an interesting insult. Yeah. I wish I could have chosen that, but, you know, I was trying to be a bit more diplomatic.
What's going on with the war? You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What do you know about Trelane? Why do these soldiers bother you?
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a Baron protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory.
Excuse me, Gretel. Could you answer a question or two for
Gretel.
me?
I will try, Colonel.
Why are you
Fräulein
calling me a colonel?
Gretel.
What's going on with the war? You said that the war led to a lack of
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a band protects them. I must deliver
Oh.
kegs of beer.
Did I ask this already?
I will try, Colonel.
Why are you calling me a colonel?
I know who you are. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, leader of the famed United States Enterprise Squadron that has shot down so many of our pilots, along with Major Spock and Captain Leo McCoy.
Captain McCoy? Leo?
You get no response.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you...
I will try, Colonel.
What's going on with the war?
It has not been going well of late, so we are told that Kaiser Wilhelm will never surrender. I doubt the war will last more than 2 months.
What is the date?
You have been held prisoner
Damn
for a
Kaiser
long
Wilhelm.
time. It is October 16th, 1918.
Thank you,
I'm
Gretel.
glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
What do you know about Trelane? Can you give me some money? A loan,
Can you...
Fräulein?
Alone, Fräulein?
Perhaps someday, when you have defeated your enemy and this war is finally over, you would come and visit me. I would enjoy spending better times with you.
Perhaps, Fräulein. Excuse me, Gretel, could you answer?
I will try, Colonel.
What do you know about Trelane?
I know the band despises you and has vowed to kill you if you should ever meet again. Take my advice. Flee Gothos and never return.
And how does one flee Gothos?
I do not know. Else I would have left long ago. The village of
Gretel.
Gothos seems to ensnare anyone who comes here. You see, I really work for the French government. I'm a spy.
How is she just telling me that?
I will try, Colonel.
Spy?
That is freak.
Can you give me some spy?
I have been here for 2 years. The Western Front is very close, and I send information to France.
Damn.
Excuse me, Gretel.
I will try, Colonel.
Can
She's
you give me
badass.
some money?
I have no money. I would ask some of the people in the village for work if you wish to earn a little money.
We need money from the village people.
Save new
Beautiful.
game. Replace delete previous game. Replace save new.
Gretel and the village. Damn it. People. Money. Okay. Goody. All right. I think that's enough for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We're gonna continue this game next week. Okay, so starting tomorrow, I will have some daily streams for some hobby practicing thing, because I can't practice stuff normally like a what's the word? Not regular person, but pay something with a P. I don't know. Maybe something else. But anyway, I can't practice properly because I keep getting distracted and keep forgetting. So I decided to do some streams. So there's going to be short streams every day except for Sundays. And I'm going to practice different things. So there's guitar, piano, drawing. There's Japanese, Korean, and Hungarian reading, because I suck at reading Hungarian, which is, crappy. But yeah, everything kind of a beginner level. I've got books and a piano and a guitar, I guess, and also some. I mean, drawing is not beginner, I guess. So there's that. But that's the plan for the coming days. So I'll see you tomorrow. At 8-ish or 8:30, I don't quite remember, check the schedule. I will see you around. Take care, sleep tight. ADHD person with the least amount of hobbies be like, these are just a few of them. I had to select a few of them. There are more, which I don't do, but I've got to start somewhere. Anyway, I could have, I realized I didn't add the Spanish that I started, but I also don't have any books for that, so there's no real thing that I can do. But whatever. Also, I'm trying to not start anything new, so there's that, I guess. All right, take care. Thanks for joining Shosho and Machine Michael and everybody else who's been hanging out. Take care. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite, and sleep well. I already said that. Anyway, don't forget to hydrate. Bye bye. Don't let the Heimrich Schnaps get ya. Cheers.